Hey everybody, welcome to the Uptiquing YouTube channel. Today we're going to be painting our snowman cutout. In your kit, you'll have a stencil for Snowman Kisses. You'll have little containers of paint. You'll have a paper plate, glue tubes. You will have 3 brushes. You'll need a spatula or a credit card. You will need a cup of water and some paper towels and a blow dryer. So we're going to be painting this. I actually am saving some of my kits, so I'm going to paint the back of it. But this is what will be in your kit. You'll have a hat, a nose, and the body. So the first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to turn this over, pretend that this isn't glued together. We're going to cut this right in half, and we're going to paint the top black. So you're going to cut it in half on an angle using your large brush, and you're going to paint. It doesn't matter which direction you're painting in, make sure you get your sides. If you go with the grain, it kind of fills it a little easier. Make sure you get all the sides. Okay, looks good. So one coat should be fine. Black is always pretty dark. While you have your black out, you're going to paint your whole hat, both sides and the edges. And once you're done, you're going to put your paintbrush in your water and you're going to give this a blow dry. All right, so making sure that this is dry, we're going to wash our paintbrush, kind of stir it in the bottom like you're making chocolate milk. And you're going to, oops. Squeeze it out on your paper towel. So I'm close to the sink, so I just went and gave it another little wash. If you are to do the same. Next, we're going to paint this in white. So again, doesn't matter the direction. And this little seam here between the white and the black, it doesn't have to be totally clean because your hat is going to go over top of it. But you do want to make sure that when you're painting, you don't really have any clumps or anything, so make sure you smooth it out. See, I re-wet the black a little. Make sure you get your edges again, because it will be seen from the side. And as I'm going, if you need to start and stop the video, do it so that you make sure you have a forever piece. Okay, looks good. I'm gonna put my brush in the water again so it doesn't dry out. And I'm gonna go give this another blow dry. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is paint the nose. So the nose is orange. You're gonna paint the whole thing orange, all the sides, and give it a blow dry. And then afterwards, if you want, you have a little yellow and a little red. You can blend in a little red from the top, and you can blend in a little, a little yellow from the top and a little red from the bottom, and then use orange in the middle to blend the two. Alright, so we're going to take our brush out of our water so it's not sitting there. Okay, and we are going to pretend that that is painted black, so that's going to go right there. And you're going to pretend that that is painted orange, and that's going to go right there. He's so cute. So now what we're going to do is we are going to make the smiley face on him. So one stroke. Load it up, load your small brush up. Do one stroke. It's okay if you run out of a little paint. Two little cheeks here. And two little cheeks here. It looks so cute. Okay, and then we're going to give him some pink, which is red and white. Mix a little red and a little white on your palette. And you're going to start in the center and kind of swirl out. Just making sure that you do not touch that black, because you'll blend it together and then you'll have a grayish pink. If you want, you could even swirl in some white on the top just to make it a little interesting looking. Really cute. I'm going to wash that brush. So then on the top of the hat here and on the edges here, we have these little swoops. So you're just gonna start with your white, load it up, and it's just two little swoops. I'm gonna take these off so you can see the other side. So you can see, and then you're gonna do the same thing with the hat. You're gonna do little swoops right there. And these are the ones we just did. We're going to put a little white around the edges. So I'm going to turn that back over. And you're just going to take your brush and put a little white on it, and you're going to run it along the edges. Just to make it look like there's a little bit of snow on his hat. So I'm going to have these little marks here. So we have that right here. I'm going to put our nose back, and now we're going to work on our eyes. So less is more when we do these eyes. You're going to take your smallest brush, and it's an asterisk, so north, south, east, west with the black. So I want you to put a little dot on one side of his nose and a little dot on the other side of his nose. That's just to give you a point of reference. So we're going to take a little black, and we're going to make a straight line. And then you're going to make a straight line on the other one. Had a little coffee this morning, shaky. And then we're going to make a west-east. And west-east. And then you're going to make the sides, the angled sides of the asterisk. And those are a little shorter. So make sure that you take little bits of paint each time you do this, because you don't want to have really clumpy eyes. Good evening. That's cute. Okay, and then we have like the quivers that are on a feather, the little like Cupid, if you're thinking of Cupid's arrow, and he has those little V's. So the longer lines of the asterisk, the straight ones, are going to have 2 V's on each one. And the shorter ones will have 1. You might have to stop the video for this. It takes a little bit of time. then one on all the short ones. All right, and then wash your brush. And you're going to take, you can either use the back end of this brush or the back end of the middle size brush, and you're gonna dip it in the black, and you're gonna put a center dot on each eye. And then you're gonna put these little dots on the end of each of the lines we made. Okay. And you might have to reload after each dot so that you keep them all the same size. And then you're going to make them on the small, the angled ones. Okay, looks cute. Remember to wipe off the end of your brush so that you don't end up getting that somewhere where you don't want it. Okay, so we're going to turn this over, and I want to show you your finished piece, almost finished. Okay, so what we're going to do now is you're going to do those same asterisks in the hat, but you're going to do them white. If you want, it's up to you. You're designing your own piece. You can do a little asterisk on the tip of his nose. All right, and then you have the glue. So you should have two glue tubes. One is for the nose and the other is for the hat. I'm not going to open these because I don't want to waste them, but it's the ones that you have to punch to open the seal on it. And it's super glue, so that, craft glue, so that's good for that. Then up here, as long as everything is dry, you can put a little blow dryer on everything. You're ready for this. You can also do it the next day if you want. So this is a 3-part stencil. I should say vinyl. So the back that has the grid on it is garbage, and this thing that looks like masking tape will end up being garbage. So you're going to pull it off, and everything should be on the masking tape. So you might have to just kind of show who's boss. It is window vinyl. I don't want to pull this all off because I don't want to waste it because I'm not going to be using the whole thing. But when you pull it off, it'll all be on this tape. This is garbage, you're going to throw it away. You're going to put your masking tape with the vinyl on it where you want it. And then you're going to take your credit card or your spatula and you're going to push it down. All right? And it's going to stick because it's masking tape. Well, it's kind of like masking tape. When you pull it back to reveal the stencil, you're going to roll it back. Don't pull because you'll pull the vinyl off. And then once you're completed, you'll have a piece like this. Thank you everybody for watching the YouTube channel and your take-home kits. I'm sorry about the supplies. We have had a bigger response on these than we thought, and so we have sold all of ours, including our sample. So if you want to follow us on YouTube, that would be great. Like us, share us, subscribe to us. You can find us on the web at uptiquing.com, and you can also call the store at 845-744-4400. Thank you.